Andy Goo from the Goo Life YouTube channel. Today we continue our struggle trying to get the timing belt on my 2002 Toyota Tacoma. Thank you. Thank you.
If it were mine, I'd be in there.
I scrubbed Andy Goo's once.
I'd get a flathead, scrape what I can out of the nooks and crannies. Give it another good hose down.
Here, I'm gonna let it soak for a minute. That's pretty good.
You alright, dude?
Yeah.
I know, really shouldn't do this, but technically it's a belt, not a chain, so it's not like there's oil involved. Stay away from anything that looks electrical. Like, don't go crazy though, 'cause this is in my shop, you know what I mean? Just blow out the bad spots.
Yeah, see, I don't know what they did on here. Yeah, because that thermostat was out anyway. Remember the check engine light was on.
You got that 13 millimeter? You got to pull a couple more things off.
Here's the thermostat.
Just lay it down wherever. You don't need it from that. It might be a 14.
It's 14.
In action. Alright.
Which one?
Right here, here's a bolt.
Here's a 12 right here. I wonder if this fits it. Woo! Woo! We're gonna get you.
Pass gas.
No, I didn't know.
This is what you're taking off. There's a bolt on each side. It's the tensioner. Get a shorter handle. Shorter handle. I hope you remember which one of these went where, Andy. Let's see.
That ain't the problem. Is this the right 12-inch? I think this might be the wrong socket.
The other one is on the other side, which is going to be here. out first. Get on there. You grab the ratchet.
Dad!
Yes. Okay. 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 YouTube real quick. Just verify it. It's YouTube 2002 Tacoma timing belt tensioner V6. You might be able to get it out once that's off. I don't know. Look like that whole toolkit.
That'll work, won't it?
Maybe. It's not too long. Deep well socket on a long extension. Here.
I don't think.
Try the other head then.
Look, I think it's a different.
Different outside?
What?
Got that whole socket set.
It's a 12. There's an 11.
Might be over here still. Yeah.
Here's the 10, here's the 11. This is the
What size did you say that was? 12? That was a 12, right? Alright, now where's that 12? You got a 12, Andy?
13.
Alright, extension. Just 14.
You can pull them back up.
Find out everything you can about it. Did he take this off?
I'm sorry, 14 millimeter bolt. Tensioner pulley, 10 millimeter Allen.
Oh, so we took the tension point off, right?
Harness.
So there's a washer on the
It
back.
sticks.
Bottle cover on. The bottle cover on.
Tensioner pulley
Right
is a
there.
10 millimeter Allen.
10 millimeter Allen.
Okay. So this whole thing is what goes off here. That's perfect. Man, I'm glad you looked.
Bolt.
Shout, shout.
I will. Make sure I'm right.
10 millimeter. Use a Wally socket. You can get it from underneath.
I don't know the terms either. Like when he says something, I don't know what it means. Like I don't know what a wobbly is.
The factory procedure says you have to take off the air conditioning compressor. You have to use a Wally socket.
Get in there. 12, ain't it? Where's my other one? Just cannot lose these. Creative ways to do it, but
Well, my problem is I have to watch the video 30 times because I don't understand the language.
I've done it my whole life, man. There was a time I didn't know any of this stuff, I'm telling you.
So you can hold some back here.
Where's that wobble socket?
No.
Yeah, I mean. Finally, okay. Give me an extension, Andy.
Is it easier to do on your back?
Give me a ratchet, Andy.
Which one?
And a shorter, and another extension.
What extension that? This?
No, the ratchet. The longer ratchet. Son of a bitch. Give me an extension.
What size?
Short.
Short extension? Here. Here.
We're gonna flush, right? You didn't notice at all?
Ratchet. Hold on. So this is the new one right here, right? Is this the new one?
Don't pull that pin out. So, this.
Swap all that out?
Where's the degreaser at? Spray the degreaser.
Oh, spray you with it.
Give me the degreaser, I'll spray it. Whatever. Show me out here. Don't worry about it a second.
Here. Is that it there? There.
There's the old one that came off. Got it out with that other ratchet. Shoot your box of screws. You looked in there. He's going nuts for the Slim Jims. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, let's tell you here.
Hey, let's get all these parts together. All the tools while I do this.
I don't know what this is for.
I'm going to ask you to hold the light in the same spot you did a minute ago. Shine the light right here.
Here?
Sorry, that screw just fell.
I thought I saw a magnet on a stick. Give me a, you got a flathead down there? Flathead will probably pop it out.
Flatheading. Left side of the toolbox.
We had a flathead out here.
Look by the four-wheeler.
I know you had a little bitty like round magnet on the stick. Let me in there.
Shine that light in there.
You got both bolts, right?
Yep. Just push it through. Give me that flash. Give me that flathead.
Well, take a break. I'll come get it. Good flush. Give me the flathead.
Where's that pump at?
I can probably
You take this. Hang on. You
I
take
can
this.
probably hold it.
You take that. Bolt in this hole. Shine that light in there while I see what I'm working.
Hopefully that's our hold.
I get grouchy when I cuss everybody.
No.
Alright, let's see how loud. Now, grab your pulleys.
Not those.
Nope. Show you some new pulleys.
Here's the description on the
I know,
bottom.
man.
It says water pump, timing belt, one gasket kit, one tensioner, one idle ring.
Yep. Alright. What happens, you see that? Plunger hits this. See that?
Those are not. Oh, it had the inside the bolt, didn't it?
Type in and find out what the torque specs are for all this timing belt. Find out what the torque specs are. You might have to write them down. That was the worst part of the job so far.
They will take 2 10
Okay, this one.
Yeah, thanks.
This top one's got a green gasket.
remove the tensioner.
Probably slide over something. You slide over one of these over top of the water pump. There's one there. There's one there.
There's a washer.
What's that one over there? So where's that washer at? Sure you got that. I don't know if it or not. What was that torque spec? I guess first things first. It's not. That's the first thing. So let's do.
What do you got to do with that?
Water pump torque specs. 2002 Tacoma.
Water pump torque specs, 72 Tacoma. For a 2002 Tacoma, the water pump bolts should be torqued at 71 inches/pound in a crisscross pattern.
71 inch-pounds to foot-pounds.
Take the inch-pound number and divide it by 12. 71 inch-pounds, 5.917.
Alright. So those are 10s, what did we say? Each in here. So go crisscross pattern on those that we just put in there.
You got the torque wrench?
Just get them like barely snug.
I've done this once before.
Get these barely snug. Alright, just kind of do crisscross pattern, just kind of barely get them
How many is it?
snugged up here and there.
How many is it?
A bunch. Just do as good of a crisscross as you. We said it was what, like 6?
There it is, pulled up 5.9.
Sometimes just to speed it up, you see your left hand, I'll just turn that with my hand. I'll just kind of twist this until it gets in there. And I'll go all the way around with that. Just get it to where it's tight like that, and I'll go to the next one. Maybe this one right here. Hush, trigger. I'll just kind of go around. So, torque wrench, let me show you. Alright, you see a 0, so yours lined up with 10, 10, 30, 50, 70. Alright, so if it's a 0, and we're trying to get up to 10, the 0 is at 10, that makes it 10. Okay? Now, if I were to go to 2, that's 12. That bottom line where that 10 is, do you see it? See 10, the number, and you see how it goes down and connects? That bottom line there, when this number hits that line,
But that number's not hitting.
it will, and it's at 10. So now it's hitting, right? Do you agree it's flush? Okay, that line 0, okay, is going to travel up this, basically, right? This line, right here, I guess the best way for me to say it is this ring. Where that is where it reads, okay? So because that 0 is right there, touching the horizontal lines. All right.
Because you're lined up for like the whole tree.
Yes, I know that. Every time you're on 0, you're on 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You're always on the 10. On the 10, right?
That's what I mean.
Okay. Okay. But we have to start out at 10, right? So if we were to do this and come on up, now we're at 20. If I were to go over 1, it'd be 21. Over 2, it'd be 22. This is your macro motion. Macro is getting to the biggest 10. Biggest 10. Right, we're going by 10s. Okay? Every time that's on 0, all the way around, it is on 10, whether it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, okay?
I got that.
So now once we're at 20,
Okay, so I didn't realize it was one of them.
yeah, so now that we're on 30, right?
I didn't realize that was one of them.
Yeah, you go to 2, that makes it 32.
Yes, okay. I didn't realize it was one of them.
Right. Does that make sense?
It does now. I didn't realize it was one of them.
Yeah, okay. But as that goes around, spinning, so that would be 28, 32. And for this case, we're going to 6, 5.9, whatever. Alright, that socket you had a second ago was a 14. For this, now you are not going to feel much because this is such a small number, but look. Feel this. Put your hand down here, one hand down there, one hand. Feel it break?
Yes.
That's how you know you're there. So you go all the way around and then do that. Went up, down, left, now go right.
Here?
Go right here. Now I go diagonal ways. So I do like this one. Alright, so now your water pump's on there. You got a new gasket, water pump, pulley. So now dial your thing to 30. Put timing pulleys, top timing pulley, I don't know. Timing belt, procedure, torque belt. Idler pulley torque is 26. We'll zero it out. Set it to 26. Alright, now you needed we said this thing.
The bottom's 33, right?
33. So let me grab the 33. I'll let you set it.